A lot of the young kids, they like hip hop, but they really don't understand all that it's about. Also, some of the older people, my age and older, they have forgotten what the 1980s was like back in the day. I'm still from the Bronx, and I remember how it really was. This was before all these social programs like No Child Left Behind. Hell, this might have been even before Wednesday's Child, where you showcase or spotlight a child in foster care for adoption. It was what the old timers referred to as the crack years, where so many inner city families was ravaged by drug addiction on this new powerful drug called crack back in the day. Patients and families were devastated by this potent drug that was rumored to be able to hook people on the first try. So many babies back in the 1980s and 1990s were born addicted to crack and taken from addicted mothers right after birth in the hospitals, and so many grandparents were getting calls from child welfare workers to come and pick up their grandkids from the hospital nurseries, or the child was going into the foster care system. People may not want to own up to how it was, but I know there are a lot of grandparents and now great grandparents who can relate to what I'm saying. Either way, I was there, and that's how it was for a lot of families. Meanwhile, there was also HIV on the scene, and babies were also being born HIV positive due to exposure to the virus through the mother's sexual relations or drug addiction use. It was really a difficult time. There was housing dilapidation and a need for so much urban renewal. The Black Power movement of the 1970s was over, the Civil Rights movement of the 1960s was over, and the black and largely inner city communities found themselves on their own as they struggled to deal with racial and social economic injustice and what we refer to now as simply urban plight. The 1980s were the Reagan years, and President Ronald Reagan is still listed as one of the most popular USA presidents, and I would add aloof and even heartless to urban difficulties and affairs, and no, I really won't take this political characterization of him back. So in this challenging backdrop burst the rap and hip hop musical industries. Now, say what you want about hip hop and rap as a musical genre. You may love hip hop and or rap for its creativity, its realness or effective use of the urban reality, or you may hate it for its aggressive, sometimes even vulgar, speech or epithets, its sometimes demeaning characterizations of women, and references to underworld black markets and taboo cultures like drug dealing and organized crime. Clearly, from my perspective, these are very real psychosocial issues. Some Americans view the rap and hip hop music genres as cultural filth and see it as moral decay having an adverse effect on American culture and youth. From my perspective, these are valid discussions. But I would like to add one other discussion to the table about hip hop and rap music as food for thought. For me, hip hop and rap music is not about the artist, but it's about the art. According to the Google search engine, hip hop contributes over $15 billion annually to the US economy. And hip hop has been the most popular musical genre in the United States since 2017. Granted, most of these $15 billion are going to a lot of individuals not related to urban plight, but at least $1 is. For that reason alone, I continue to tough it out with hip hop and rap artists through the good, bad, and ugly, and low down, dirty nitty gritty. Because the hip hop and rap musical industry creates legitimate jobs and cultural opportunities for individuals and youths that might otherwise be unemployed, penniless, dead, and or destitute in the American economic system. Through the creation of jobs in the entertainment industries, music, art, drama, and dance, sport, including fitness and wellness, print media and radio broadcasting, and even fashion and beauty industries, to name a few. Hip hop and rap music is not about the artists who you may like or hate, but rather to me is about the art industry that it nurtures, which provides real-time jobs and economic opportunities for American youth who might otherwise be disenfranchised, socially marginalized, or even dead in the inner cities. This is Wadulisi with Real Talk on Real Time. Please see my weekly broadcast, Yo, I'm Alive, Morning Wellness with Wadulisi, to find out more about what I'm about. Thanks for listening.